Hello. Good morning, good day, good evening, afternoon. Did I say good morning? Wherever you are right now, I hope you're doing well. I'm just gonna be on until I get tired. Pulling some cards, vibing. Welcome to Clouds Tarot. Status, money, the Hierophant, the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, the Six of Cups, King of Swords, yes, status. Status. I'm right about what I'm thinking. Why somebody's energy is off. This is status. Rise. Competition. People will really just be mad that you're in a position better than them. And they feel like that's their position. Like you took their spot. Instead of just being straight up outclassing them. And their energy sucks. Got the Emperor and the King of Swords. Someone who's just really off-putting. Like they want to have their energy speak for their status. But really like their position really reflects low vibrational. Even though you try to give boss energy. It's low vibrational. Like more intellectual, smarter than others and not accountable. It's just in life. Like, people's life experiences really take a toll on them, but it's low vibrational when you let those energies manifest into your future, where you never learn the lessons of your past and you stay stagnated, you stay stuck, you in your feelings. And the feelings that you stuck in are not other people's problems, it's yours. It's your problem to get out of that useless emotion that you're standing in all by yourself. That's you only hurting yourself. I think a lot of times it just be lack of professionalism as well. People just mad because you in a space that they want to be in. And then they want to affect you by their energy, putting that off-putting energy onto you, making you fall for it. You have this negativity towards me, and I'm going to return that energy back to you. I can't return your energy because I'm not vibrating low, I'm vibrating high. So, yes, while I may understand and recognize your low vibrations, it does not affect me. I'm a spectator to the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. That's your feelings, not mine. I'm a spectator to you being someone who thinks they know it all, or just this emperor energy of you being this boss. You're this boss, you're this boss, you're this boss. That doesn't intimidate me in the slightest. You're going to have to change my mind on you. It's a warped reality people live in. It's all in the sense of competition. Because people could really be competing with someone who's just happy in their own space, sitting down, being them, doing them. Look at this person right here in the yellow. Reminds me of this person, hairstyle wise. It's like he trying to beat me out of my happiness, beat me out of my position. Five of Swords, King of Swords is popping out right there. Like, you unhappy in your position, and you want me to be fighting you for my position, which is already mine. Because I stooped down to your level. I read and understood your energy, and now I've harnessed it. No, sir. No, sir. No, mer. Yeah. Look, Three of Swords in the Chariot. You gotta get over it. You somewhere that you really don't want to be, or you're not happy, you gotta move out of that. Look at that. That's Five Swords right here, Three Swords right here, Eight Swords right there. You stagnated in this pain of this disappointment because instead it's a mind game. Try to play mind games with people to gain the upper hand, turn your energy off, make your vibration low. Like you fuck with certain people and then other people you don't fuck with. As if that bothers them. Oh, why you not nice to me? You're nice to her. Why you not nice to me? You're nice to him. I don't care that you're not. I'm literally living my life in my own world. Nine of Cups, Chariot, moving on. Got my own whip. Got my own everything. This hater energy is low vibrational. Yeah. And it's almost too like people attach themselves to people that they feel like they can utilize. That's when you'll be really cool with certain people, when you can utilize them for your own needs. Hi, Sigma. I'll be nice. These people will be nice and kind until it's time for them. No, they'll be nice and kind as long as they can use you. They'll be on your good side because they're the use for you for them. The moment that you don't give that person their way or not available or not useful, they're no longer your friends. They're no longer kind. It's just really fake. I feel the energy. You know who you're dealing with. You really don't know who you're dealing with, shorty. Seven of Cups. Two of Cups. That's 9 cups. A happy Empress. That's understanding her value and her worth and her vibration and where it's at. And her duty. Sure. Self-worthy. Focused on getting what they want and being happy about it. The Empress has the world at her hands, at the palm of her hands. What do I want? Yeah, look at all these cups. You can't deter me away from how I feel or trick me out of my money. Look, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, as if I'm wanting to be friends with you. 7 plus 5 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 Pentacles. What does that mean? In a work environment, getting money, working together. Interesting. Okay, Sigma, I got you. Thank you very much. These current feelings for you, right? Just reading. Just reading the cards. So I seen you sent 2 different payments, and I see one of them had a question there, the other one didn't. Am I reading a full reading for you, or do you have 2 questions? What are these current feelings for Sigma? What are these current feelings for Sigma? Thank you, God, for another day. Let's give us messages of clarity and truth. How does V feel about Sigma? What are these true feelings for Sigma? You got the Emperor and you got the 10 of Cups. What are these current feelings for Sigma? The Four of Cups, the High Priestess, oh, he's an Aries. Wow, that was one of the first cards that popped out. And the Queen of Wands is here. In the middle of the reading, I'm getting the Four of Cups. And that's a little bit off-putting to me, but I'm going to tell you why, especially with this Aries, this fire sign. This fire sign knows that they have their own emotional understanding, right? Like understanding their own emotions. He gets that he has maturing to do emotionally. But I feel like more than anything, this Aries wants to dictate how they achieve their wish fulfillment, right? And they want this wish fulfillment, but getting emotional is too much, even though they know that there's an absolute attraction to you, that they're absolutely attracted to you, that you check out all the boxes. But it's just like the emotional side for them is something, the work that they have to do for themselves, that they haven't reached that maturity yet, the emotional maturity needed. Look at the Four of Cups just sitting here, right in the middle. I feel like this Aries, like, if you guys have conversations or spend time together, I feel like these are two people sitting in a tree. You know that song, such Aries and Sigma sitting in a tree. KISSING. Look at how close they are, how bonding how they're bonding right now. It's like this Aries appreciates your time, appreciates your attention, appreciate your conversation, appreciate your presence in their life. You check out all the boxes for them, but when it comes to them emotionally, they're checked out. And they know it. And they know that they need to do the work emotionally in order to actually win over you, Queen of Wands. Because it's all good to be attracted to someone. But what else after that? But what else after that? Thank you. Thank you so much. But what else after that? Yeah, it's like an emotional immaturity that this person hasn't reached, where they're able to give others that emotion that is required for a relationship to build or for anything to grow. Is still something that this Aries needs to figure out. Four of Cups, do the work. They know it. They know they need to deal with their emotions. They know they need to get their emotions in check and check back into their emotions and be open and willing, because that's the only way that they'll get their wish fulfillment. Is the Emperor and then the Queen of Wands. So I do feel like this person is focused on you and how they feel about you, but it could be something that they have not admitted to you yet with this Four of Cups, but they know, right? With the High Priestess. It almost feels like this Aries just wants you to know how they feel without them having to say it, because it could be uncomfortable for them to speak on their feelings. They're highly attracted to you because the Queen of Wands is very attractive. It's like if this Four of Cups was something else, it would be like this Aries is en route to their full wish fulfillment. That they're available, like they're emotionally available. Like they may want something, but they're not emotionally available for it when it comes in. So it kind of hinders where it could go, right? It could be everything that you needed, everything that you wanted in a relationship with this Queen of Wands to be, but you're stagnated with that fact that you have to be grateful for the emotions that you feel and what you've been through, and understanding that every new situation won't be like the old, won't be like the past. Four Cups, the High Priestess, they have to know that and get into that mindset to know that. No. Let's see. He has emotional trauma. I think that's a big fear for him. You got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. His baby mom cheated on him, so he's messed up. Yeah. Yep. And it's like creating trust issues, feeling like I want this for fulfillment. I know I got to deal with my emotions, but what I'm also holding on to is the fact that things didn't work out and I end up alone. And this Wheel of Fortune is like every time someone new comes around, they have this, you know, idea that it's just only going to start good, go well, and then it's going to be downs and it's going to be ups and downs. And I feel like that's the fear that this person has. It's not a fear if they're scared of it, but more so like getting serious with someone is they have a cycle. They're understanding that relationships are cycles, are building up to a relationship is a cycle. Of course, everything is going to be good in the beginning. But what happens when things are not so good with a relationship? I feel like they go inner, they go like hermit mode to like address certain situations, whether that's emotionally or having that conversation about how they feel. And that could be something that just turns them off or makes them not want to open up, right? Holding on to the one thing that can connect you and get you to understand this person on a deeper level. They protect that within themselves, but that is because of their past and what they've been through and opening up and being, you know, accepting of a love and then being hurt. And like someone cheating on you can really take a stab at your like self-esteem too, because it's like, dang, you weren't happy with me, like I wasn't enough, and it makes you like focusing on yourself. So that's really probably what he's dealing with. It's just him feeling like he's enough. And that those same issues won't happen. That it won't just start off all good with you, and then when the time comes around, there'll be a time where everything is not all good, and then what are you gonna do? Is it because you cheated? Is it because you found someone better? Is it because you found someone who's more willing to give you that emotion that you're looking for? Or are you willing to stick through with this person knowing their past and knowing their history and knowing that they're closed off emotionally? Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands, Four of Wands. I feel like they are about to just accept the relationship. A little bit of me feels like him not being over the situation with him being hurt by his baby moms kind of gives him that thought. And I'm not going to say it's like a desire, but maybe even the thought of that situation coming back around for him so that he could be the one that feels better about the connection, that the ball is in his court because he's choosing to accept it back. Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, especially the Four of Wands with the Four of Cups. And it doesn't have to be that relationship with his baby moms. It really could just be any relationship that comes around for him. He has to have that upper hand. The Emperor is someone who is in control, but not it's not the Emperor isn't in reverse, so this isn't like this tyranny, but it's a sense of having this grasp of it and that the ball is in his court and he's the one to dictate how this relationship goes. If it's going to be a relationship, he's dictating that. If it's not going to be a relationship, he's dictating that. The ball is completely in his hands. And he's able to dribble, shoot, kick, do whatever he wants with it because he has to have that upper hand in it. If not, he loses that control. Then he loses that sense of being able to decide how he feels, you know? You have then the control of his emotions. And because he let his guard down before, it's going to be really hard for anyone to get past his wall, that barrier. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it makes him happy to be in, to be the one that leads the relationship, the one that leads, um the one that's in control, the one who's got the ball in their court. Nine of Swords. It's the truth. It's the truth. Because with the cheating, I think there's this realization and reflection of yourself that you have to kind of get to, like, to get over something like that. It's really not like really understanding that though someone cheated, it's not because of you, it's because of them. They broke a sense of loyalty, they broke a sense of trust. Not not you. You have to really fight that beast within you, right? Like this Knight of Swords is taking on this giant deathly killer bird or something. I don't know. Very sharp teeth. But this knight has to face that beast and really face the facts, really face the truth of what they're actually fighting and what they're actually fighting for. This Aries will show you that you are what they want and what they're fighting for, what they're getting. They're going through something, getting through something just so that they can be open for you. But that's a conscious decision that that person needs to make in order to have you emotionally and then in a relationship. I saw the sun card real briefly. So that's true. What else? The Hangman and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, because it's time for them to see perspective differently now. To get out of that negative mindset that they can't trust people and that people are going to fail them and they got to watch their back around people and they can't open up and they can't let this guard down because they faced pain in the past and they're still dealing with it emotionally, and that everyone who comes into their life won't be the same. But with this Seven of Swords and this Hangman and Knight of Swords, it to me feels like that's why he has to have that upper hand, because when he has the upper hand, it's like he can rationalize that, right? Like if he's not giving you enough energy or time or attention and you turn your attention to someone else, it's like, okay, he knows, well, it wasn't because I was trying that this person blatantly just don't want to it's because I wasn't trying hard enough for this person. It's more rationally explained. It makes sense. Like I think this Aries needs it to make sense for him to understand, like, this is what it is. I think that that situation with him being cheated on, it really changed his perspective on relationships, because he could have been a different person in that relationship prior to infidelity. And so then he's like, but I was with this person literally day in, day out. How could they have cheated? And it really makes you reflect on your wits, on your emotions, on you, on yourself in general. And with that Seven of Swords, it's like he's watching his own back. He's in it for himself. He has to be, and that's just the mindset, and that's just the perspective. And until he changes that perspective, he will always be kind of like closed off and only coming towards you when he feels comfortable enough to do so, instead of just being open and welcoming to give you emotions, the nitty gritty. Really actually take action to stand up to the fears of being like, I'm going to get hurt again. Because he's still in that mindset that he may get hurt again. And he needs to have the upper hand. That's what makes him happy. And he does want to be happy. But look at the happiness card. Look at the Nine of Cups. This person sitting on a bench by themselves. And I think this Aries has grown to become like solo dolo, right? Where they're just appreciating time on their own, not having to watch their back or not having to feel like someone's going to stab them in their back, that they can be happy. But that's because the ball's in their court. They know where the ball is. They know, they know if it's got enough air, you know what I mean? It's a shift in reality and a shift of understanding. Four of Swords, see? He's got to recover. He's got to recover from the emotional trauma so that he can be open to new love and a new opportunity and actually give himself and you an opportunity, give himself and you the benefit of the doubt. And to just take that leap of faith to say, I'm choosing to recover. I'm choosing to take the time to heal that I need. And I'm choosing to address the hankering emotions that are hard for me to really wrap my head around. It's a lot of swords here, so there's a lot of thought. This Aries is very thoughtful. This Aries is very in their head. They have their game plan. They know what's going on. Like Aries are like if they're the number one zodiac, right? In the chart, it starts with them. So they're the head honchos, right? Should you tell him that you were in a long-term real relationship and the person cheated on you? Should Sigma tell the V? Two of Cups, yeah. That's yes. But do you also see how the Two of Cups is coming up over this Hangman? His view of relationships has to change. And not only his views on relationships, but his views on communication, has to change in order for him to really be open. And I think that would give him a different perspective on you because for some reason there's a sense of you having an understanding of what this person went through and how they felt, and you have a real experience. If that happened to you, then you can understand, okay, he's been through some things, I've been through some things. You got cheated on, I got cheated on. I understand where you're coming from, and that could create a bond. Then he's like, okay, you do have this understanding. You know what that feels like. You probably won't do that to me. Right? What's this Seven of Swords? But I do feel like, yeah. And then it's the Two of Cups. So one, yes, because the Two of Cups is a yes card, but also it's also a conversation. These people are having a glass of wine and they're chilling in the water and they're obviously having a conversation. Why not talk about things that help you relate to that person? What's the Seven of Swords here? Six of Pentacles, exactly. It's like an equal give and take. It's like your experiences match his experiences, and now it's like you do understand his emotions. You do understand where he could be coming from. There's an understanding that you have in order to take this new step. Page of Wands in the right direction. I feel like this person needs you to understand, and also needs the time for them to address the healing that they need, so they can be completely open to you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's super interesting. That's super interesting. Your first name is Princess and his last name is Prince. That's insane. That's insane. What's your sign? He's an Aries. What are you? That's all like, yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. It's making him think like, oh wow, that's crazy. We've been through certain similar situations. That Six of Pentacles is like there's an equal give and take. There's an understanding. You're a Gemini. I was going to say as long as you're not a water sign. I was really hoping you were not a water sign, but a Gemini, air, and fire. Yeah, that's a good combo. That's a good combo because not I think those two elements can work well together without canceling each other out. A fire can start, but a nice wind behind that could push it. You know what I mean? It could motivate it. It could set it up, everything ablaze. You know, with a good, with a good gust of wind behind that, with that air, it could motivate that fire to really like be fire. You know, it doesn't cancel it out. It's not like your air is going to blow the fire out. I mean, it could, right? But I think thinking of like wildfire, like it's because of some wind and it helps to spread it. And I think like you could help this Aries understand his emotions through how you got through your experiences as well. And it's something for you guys to continuously talk about and ask questions about. And it gives you good like conversation. I feel like you guys will have good conversation. I feel like you guys will relate on a lot of things and meet in a common ground. It's cool. It would, but in the terms of like a fire sign and a water sign, you know, a fire and a water sign, that water sign is gonna put that fire out, you know, easily. A water sign is gonna douse that fire. It's just gonna be like, oh, no more, no more. But as far as air and fire, it just feels like you can feel the fire. You can fan the fire and the fire will just ignite and go ablaze. And that's what a fire sign needs is to be is continuously burn, right? Because they're a fire sign. They have to continuously burn. They have to be excited. They have to continuously have that type of energy that fuels them. You cool them off and it's just like it defeats the purpose. There's no such thing as a cool fire, right? Hey. But I do think you guys do have a really good potential to communicate further, and that it looks really good because you guys have experienced a lot of the same things. I'm so glad you're not a water sign. I'm so sorry, but I'm so glad you're not a water sign. Please update me, Sigma. Please keep me posted on how that goes because I'm really interested to see this Aries and um this this bond with you. Hello, Eliza. Hello, Little Notes by Me. I'm good. How are you? Check the description. One card, $1 per card. So one for yes or no, it'll be $1 since there's one card. But there's different options in the descriptions if you're interested. Yes, like, I think also like with that fuel the fire type energy, I think it's kind of also giving them that like unlocking mysteries and them finding out things little by little, like you feed into fire, when you set a campfire, right? And then you have the base of it, right? So it has to have something to burn. And then you slowly, like as it's been burning, you throw like little twigs, little sticks in there to keep it burning. I think that's what it is. It's like to give like just little things and have little conversations every time that's like igniting the fire, and it's a different vibe, but they find out something new about you. I think that's really important to establish with that fire sign. Little by little. Like take your time with that. I feel like you have nothing but time as this Aries is dealing with their own emotions. So I feel like there is an attraction and there's this like desire to want to talk to you, and you guys have that going. So everything seems good right now. So continue to build upon that. Yes, it does because Sigma just donated on PayPal, Eliza. Just double check that it's the correct one. But Sigma just literally donated via PayPal. That's so sweet. I really want to know like how that works out. Curious to see. Thank you, Lala. Hey, I got your donation, Lala. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, as soon as you guys donate, go ahead and drop your question in the chat. I got you, Eliza. Thank you so much. You'll be after Lala. Ooh. Perfect. Okay, Geminis, happy birthday. Happy birthday, belated birthday, or upcoming birthdays. It's Gemini season. Shout out to you. Oh, it's coming up? Yeah, my sister is a Gemini. Super sweet. When Lala sees Gideon in the coming weeks, will he tell her the truth? And what's going on? Will he tell Lala the truth? Will Gideon tell Lala the truth? And she sees him in a few weeks. Ugh, the Temperance. Oh my gosh. The Five of Swords. Let's see. Oh my gosh. These cards going crazy. The Two of Pentacles is interesting. Five of Pentacles. And the Four of Swords. I feel like Gideon wrestles with what he wants to tell you. Like when it comes to that truth, I think he really, as he sits and is patient with himself, I think he's like wanting to take time to like wait. I don't think he wants to just come out and just tell you the truth. I think that may come as a challenge to him with the Five of Swords. And I like this depiction of a Five of Swords is because it's like, yeah, the Five of Swords can represent a competition, or like like a conflict or something, but it's more so like a personal personal conflict with this one, like something he's battling within his mind. And then that Two of Pentacles kind of supports that Five of Swords because it is this something that he is thinking about. And I think he takes his time, like I think on his free time or on his downtime or when he can just be alone to reflect. I think that he does feel like in due time he wants to tell you the truth. He really wants to open up to you, but then it's this push and pull, it's this balance that he has, that he goes back and forth with this Two of Pentacles. He goes back and forth because what if he tells you the truth and that makes you outcast him? You're like, okay, now I know the truth. I don't want to deal. And it doesn't even have to necessarily be that bad where you may walk away, but just him in his own head, Five of Swords, could feel like, damn, I don't want to tell her because I don't want her to walk away. I don't want to scare her away. I don't want to push her away. Like, I still want to maintain this relationship with Lala. And this Four of Swords is like he just has to get to a point in his own mind that he can be open and honest, and that it doesn't matter whatever you decide to do. He's okay with your decision. You know what I mean? Yeah. Queen of Wands feels like this, like he has this real, like a real attraction towards you, real attraction towards you. And it's like, why would he waste the time that he can spend with you talking about something that could be a downer? That truth, that opening up and telling you the truth could be a downer and damper the time that y'all spend when he'd rather keep the spirits high. You feel me? Page of Pentacles, the Magician. I think that he thinks about telling you and then manifests you having a positive reaction, right? Where you're like, okay, well, I still want to invest in this connection. I still want to have something with you. I still want to build and grow with you. Eight of Wands, soon. Eight of Wands, soon. Because right here with the Four of Swords, it's like if he could, in the coming weeks, and that's just the timeline that we're talking about right now. I think within the coming weeks, it's almost like, and that could be like the wands can represent weeks or days, but something quick, fast, 8 hours, right? But I would just say like 8 weeks, 8 days, something like that. Um, but definitely communication coming. And I think within the upcoming weeks, it's like he is thinking about this, thinking about what he wants to tell you, thinking about how he wants to tell you, manifest in a situation where he does tell you the truth and you decide to stick by him and you decide to continue growing this relationship. Like I said, like he does have this attraction to you and he does choose you and he does want you and he does want to have some sort of new investment with you. And I feel like it is something that he is manifesting, that you will have a positive reaction to whatever conversation is coming up, whether that's him telling you the truth or not. And then it's funny too because to start the reading off of like, answering a yes or no question, it's like the temperance is like maybe, the five of swords is like no, but the two of swords is like maybe, the five of pentacles is like no, the four of swords is like maybe. So again, it gives me that should I not, picking the flower, like the petals off a flower. Does she love me? Does she love me not? Does she love me? Does she love me not? But you feel me? I think there's still something that he's going through mentally, to just deciding on whether he wants to tell you or if he doesn't. And I don't think that he's decided on a timeline yet, just because he's still weighing out his options with that. I do see at the bottom of the deck, I want to show you here now. What's at the bottom of my deck right now? The ten of cups. Because he does feel happy with you. He does feel at peace. He does feel this sense of wish fulfillment, this sense of gratitude, this sense of happiness when he is with you. And he wants you to be grounded. He wants you to be, open to understanding his emotions as to, you know, what's been going on with him. He wants you to be empathetic towards that. And then how you react, he wants it to be from a loving place where you still show him love and you still have this emotional stability where you won't overreact or get mad and cuss him out. Like you want someone who's calm and at peace and can understand and rationalize what he's telling you and not take it personally. Like he was going through all of this and you could have told me and you didn't, and I'm so hurt. Like he doesn't want him to express it to express or open up or tell some truth to someone who won't be able to handle it. So he needs to know your emotional stability is there where you'll be able to handle what he's telling you, um, and kind of take your emotions out of the situation and just be that friend, right? To be that like a good listener and someone he could open up more to. Because if you have a negative reaction to whatever he tells you, it's gonna be hard for him to want to feel comfortable to tell you more, right? To tell you more. But I do feel like you are his wish fulfillment. Like he is really happy with the connection that you guys have. Yeah. I feel like the truth is coming. I do feel like that with this chariot card, or maybe some sort of form of him traveling toward you to tell you this. Maybe on his way to tell you this, he's like still weighing his options on what he wants to do, whether or not he will, like what you say to him, what the vibe is. Like if it comes up, he will, but he has to feel free and open. Two of Cups. He's definitely gonna want to just spend that time with you too, though, and that could be another thing that he's wrestling with. With like, dang, like we have we have even less time to spend together. I think he told me he moved away, right? So there's a space and distance. So it's like him coming back or being back around, or you guys having that time together. He just wants it to be good vibes, and telling you something that might not be such good vibes with the truth could like hinder, you know, the vibes and stuff. Seven of Swords popped out. Yeah. I think a big reason as to why he does. Sorry, I'm so sorry. My son's Um, I think a big reason why he continues to keep it away from you is because he does want to continue to build with you and grow with you, and he doesn't want to lose this opportunity with you. He wants to have that opportunity with you. So it's like he kind of knows he needs to tell you, but it's like keeping it private and keeping it just close to him. It's like he knows y'all need to have this discussion. He knows, he's very well aware, and he knows that the longer that he goes, the more that you are in the dark, the more it's like he's pulling a fast one on you, and he's not being honest. And I think that weighs on him. I do think he thinks about you and how you take away how what you would take away from what he tells you, basically. I think the truth is coming, but he has to feel like, you know, oh, she understands, she gets it. She's not mad at me. You said you will have a positive reaction. That's good. That is good. Eliza. You know what it feels like, Lala? Is that your connection with Gideon, I don't know if he really understands how you feel for him, because it feels like you want you, it's like you're choosing him, right? Like he's choosing you, of course, but it's like you're choosing him. So like he has to understand that. If you already know a piece of something, or know that there's a hidden truth, or there's something he needs to open up and tell you, if you already know that and not even clear about what that is per se, then you are still giving this a chance. You're still giving him a chance. You haven't let that go, close that off, or shut out that he's still an option for you. You're still picking him, choosing him. So it's really like, be patient with yourself, like give him the time, but also be patient with yourself, because what's more important, you finding out the truth about a situation that probably does not affect your relationship with him, or actually form, for, forming a relationship with. I couldn't even say forming. I was crazy. You building a relationship with him that only is special between the two of you, despite whatever could be looming in the background, unless it affects your relationship. But the fact that you're going to see him in the coming weeks, that's something that you guys are planning. You guys are still in communication. You still are making plans together. You still are putting effort towards it. Like, nope, I got you. How does your connection with F look like? We had a spicy conversation, but he withdrew a bit at the end. How does your connection energy wise go with F? What? How does Eliza and F's connection look like? What is Eliza's and F's relationship or connection looking like? The Chariot, the Seven of Wands. Oh, it's moving fast, but it's. I literally thought immediately proceed with caution. The Chariot and the Seven of Wands, and that's 7 and 7. It's like you guys are feeling the same way. You guys are definitely vibing. You definitely have that energy towards each other. It's definitely fun for, I believe, the both of you. Knight of Cups. Yeah, he's vibing with you. He's feeling you a lot. It's like he has this excitement to talk to you. You know, you guys did get spicy, and that did like rile him up and stuff like that. That got him feeling spicy. Like, okay, she with that. She with that. But I feel like proceed with caution to me is just like as as fun as things are, as cool as things are, as spicy as it could get, to me it's still like moving slowly. You know, I don't think anybody wants to jump into something committed super quickly. You know what I mean? Like, though he has attention for you, I still think that he's keeping his options open and not really focused on like having a committed relationship at this point. But I think that the vibes are there. I feel like, you know, he likes talking to you with the Knight of Cups. He likes talking to you. I feel like with the Three of Cups, there's still like there's fun. Like you guys can have fun, and it's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. It's like you guys are moving forward, but there's someone who's like there's still this like sense of, you know, wait, you know, with the 7 of Wands, it's like let's move, let's go, but let's not go too fast. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Proceed with caution. Like it's moving, but it's moving at a good space where someone still has that control of like the speed, right? If y'all in a car, y'all going, but y'all not pedal to the metal. It's a cruise, right? With with the 7 of Wands. And it's like, okay, boom. And then you see this Knight of Cups right here. Look at how he's riding this wave, you know, really enjoying this time of being up on this wave like this. It's like this is a knight that's actually riding this wave. So I do feel like again the love is not the love, but you know the vibes, like the offering of his attention, and he's very, you know, you have his attention and it's moving, but not pedal to the metal with a controlled speed. It's good. You know, like highway vibes, you know. You know, being on the highway or freeway. I'm from LA. We call it freeway. Um, so there's 4 lanes, right? Or 5 lanes, however many lanes it could be. But you know, the furthest left lane, fast lane. Y'all not right there. You feel me? It's like, you know, the middle lane, you know, in the middle, it's like, okay, this is the continuous speed. It's not fast, it's not slow, it's good to flow of traffic. And then it's the slow lane. I feel like y'all in between. I feel like y'all in the middle where it's like this flow of traffic. However you want to go, we gonna go. You know what's comfortable to you. Let's keep it comfortable. Let's get spicy, but let's keep it comfortable. You know, it's good vibes. It's good vibes. Not pedal to the metal. It's not a race, and it's no rush. And I like that. And I like that he gives that vibe with you, where a lot of men these days are in that fast lane, furthest left lane for sure. Yeah. Hey, CC girl. Good morning. It's funny because you said I'm up early. Yeah. I'm actually fresh off the clock. Oh. Yeah. You got good vibes. You got good vibes. Yeah. Up early. I never went to sleep. Mm-mm. It's so funny because so I got off of work last night, well, this morning, and then I got home and he was still sleeping, and then I like gave him a kiss, and then he like woke up. So for a minute he had came in here and sat right here, and he was watching me, and then like he was like, yeah, okay, bye. I'm out of here. This is so funny. But I was like, I'm really actually playing with the times of going live and when people are on and what's the most active time to really like be on here. So I just wanted to see when I got off, like, hmm, hmm. I'm trying to create consistency and go live every day this month, from yesterday to the end of the month. And I figure if I go live while I still have a little bit of energy from work, that I could like go live, meet my goal, and then sleep, rest, and then wake up and, have a day. And it's the weekend too. And it's really gloomy where I'm at. It's not like a lit day anyway. So it's kind of vibes. It's kind of vibes. Yeah, good stuff. But I'm trying to get back to how I was in like November and December, how I was here like every day going live, every day, every day, every day, every day. But I was like in January, I knew in December that in January it would be a lot more difficult. But now, 6 months later, I have found a schedule that will work out for me to be able to go live, not be rushing, give the most time, and then still work and still be able to like spend time with my son. You got the gym, period. Work. Get that workout in. I love that. I feel like it's a mindset thing with people who go to the gym. It's like so inspirational to their mindset. It is so inspirational. CC, I don't see it yet. Yeah, yeah. Less anxiety. Yeah. I like admire people who go to the gym because it's just not my vibe. But everybody is not a gym, personality. All right, y'all. Okay, overnight work is definitely starting to kick in. That tiredness. Okay, Cici, I got you. What's your question, girl? And that's so fire too, because like I'm getting more and more and more and more and more inspired to really like um focus more on main channel content. So for me to find like, okay, people are up around this time, people are in the gym, like people working out to this reading would be cool. Like, okay, that makes me happy. All right, let's see. General on love for CC. What's going on in love for CC? Yeah. Let's see what's going on in love for CC. Oh, Knight of Swords. I like that. Knight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. It's like someone is rushing in here. Rushing in here. Six of Wands. Three of Cups. That Empress. So I was gonna say right here is that someone who's gonna be appreciating like who you are, how grounded you are, how stable you are. Like they're rushing and they see your worth and your value and they like, nah, I need that. Like you feel me? Like, nah, I need that. So like I like her vibe. Like she's just my type. Like she don't need me for nothing, but I want her for everything. You feel me? Three of Cups is somebody you can have fun with. Somebody you can have a good time with. Y'all can have experiences with. Y'all can go out and it's like everybody there for special occasion. Like, you know, people are somewhere, you know, they're celebrating a birthday or they're celebrating, you know, a special occasion while you and that person are there just because it's on a whim. Like y'all just having a good time. Y'all just out enjoying each other's company and that's where you decided to go or something like that. But this person really like is gonna honor your Empress energy. I also feel like in a sense too, this is like your own personal growth and elevation too. I feel like you are like rapidly moving past anybody that's not investing into you, right? Like if there's not an active investment where you can sit and be like, okay, that meant something to me, or that was, you know, a quality investment that such and such made like in me, and I could I could dig it. You know, I could get with this person. This person's on my mind. It doesn't feel like people have to buy your attention, but they're definitely gonna have to invest because you're not gonna waste your time coming out your energy to give someone something they can't give you, right? Like if you sitting here which focus on your pinnacles, it's like, baby, like I need somebody coming in focused on pinnacles, right? Like it's not gonna work out if you're not focused on what I'm focused on. Or at least focused on me the way I am, you know? And it's like cause you and your winning energy it feels like you're just being this person, whoever's coming to you in love, is recognizing that you are growing, right? That Queen of Pentacles and then that Six of Wands, like they're recognizing your growth. They're recognizing you're ascending and really becoming this Empress energy, and you're really harnessing it. And it's like they have to have something to do with you, right? Like this Three of Cups to me is like a party. Like they want to have fun with you. They're so interested in you, and like you're just showing them so many different things that like most women now are not, right? Someone who's focused on their money, but also focused on their ground and focused on their stability in every way, emotional stability, financial stability, mental stability, right? Like every type of way that you can be stable. It's like you're working towards that. And you're not waiting for somebody to make you a housewife, right? Like, yeah, maybe you are, but I said that like you're not waiting for anybody to make you a title, is you're already that title. You're not waiting for somebody to prove um to show your value. You already showing the value, which makes you like the Empress. You know what I mean? Fire. What's going on in love for CC? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, it just feels like you just working on yourself, right? Like you being in the gym right now, Nine of Wands, you putting in that work. You really taking that time to get your mindset right, to get your body right, to really like, you know what I'm saying? Do something for you. You said it helps with anxiety. That's something that you're doing for yourself. That's work that you're putting in on yourself. So why would you be settling for less than what you're giving yourself? You know what I mean? It's like your standards are heightening. And it's not even that it's heightening. I feel like yes, your standards are heightening, but I feel like you're just not accepting bare minimum. So I mean, it's the same thing, but it's like you're just not accepting bare minimum. You're not giving yourself bare minimum. Why deal with somebody who's not loving you the way you're loving you? The one who that's not investing into you the way you're invested into yourself. You know, it's just when dealing in a relationship or dealing with love, it's like that person has to come and love you the way that you need to be loved. And someone that's coming with the bare minimum is not giving you at all what you need. What you need is what you're giving yourself that person, and you need that person to give you give to you that amount that you're giving yourself. If you're, I see it on Instagram all the time. It's like the femme fatale, whatever. And it's like, yeah, once you just start loving yourself and completely become obsessed with you, that's when the man will become obsessed with you. Like, it's so funny. But I do like agree to that. Look, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. It's like you really working on yourself, and because you're doing the work to work on yourself and you experience this growth, then you have that victory with that Six of Wands right there. Two of Swords. I really want to see what this Two of Swords is about. Oh, Two of Wands. And the World card is here. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, and a World card. I just feel like you focused on your ascension, and I feel like anybody that's not giving you that same energy that you're giving yourself, you're cutting out, they're blocked. And it doesn't have to mean like it's an actual block, right? It doesn't have to be like they can't call your phone or they can't see your Instagram. I feel like there's a mental block where you're like, you cannot get past a hello. You cannot get past being able to call my phone and I'm not answering. You cannot get past, you can't get past me. Like, I'm recognizing that you're not giving me what I want. So there is going to be an access fee. Like, if you're going to get here, it's a fee. You have to pay the cost. And it doesn't always have to be monetary. It could be in the signs of attention. It could be the signs of affection. It could be in signs of words of affirmation. It could just be things that are priceless, right? Like moments that are priceless, things, gestures, um, words, that can just be so priceless to you that you couldn't put a value on it. It's invaluable. I mean, it's so valuable that, you know what I mean? Like, yes, this is that payment. This is that sense of like investment that you're looking for. And sometimes it could just come off as quality time and attention. And that could be the first sign that, okay, this person's giving me that quality time and that attention that I'm looking for. And that it's just as simple as that. Two of Wands, I feel like you're very intentional, right? I think um again, you have a plan, right? You you have to, it has to be in the way that you planned it. And I think that's more so a lot of things that we're I think we all get distracted from what we want based off the things that the people that we're brought into our energy, right? Like, people are brought into our energy and we think, oh, okay, so this person's cute. I like their vibe, they make me laugh. Maybe this is my manifestation. But they don't check out any of the boxes of your manifestation. And it's just like they're there, they're cute, they're showing you attention and you're liking them, and then you pursue them and you guys are talking, or they pursue you and you let them and you guys are talking, but this is not who you manifested. And then it's like you give up on your manifestations because it's like, okay, why am I continuing to manifest someone when I actually have someone here, even though they're different? Let me give them a chance. I think giving them a chance, giving them that benefit of the doubt is so deriving from your actual plan. And I think that's the key here, is to not derive from what you want, not to settle for less, like at all, from anybody. If you are manifesting meeting a man at the gym and you're like, and you've planned out like what he's wearing, like, oh, he's going to come in and he's going to be wearing Asics and he's going to be lifting weights, deadlifts, whatever. He's going to be doing a bench press, and I'm going to just drop my AirPod and it's just going to magically be where I got to pick it up and end up looking him in the eyes, but he looking upside down doing a bench press or some shit. And you like, but he wear Asics. And then you see a man and that situation happened, but he wearing black Air Forces. You're like, oh no, don't settle for less. You feel me? Like, that's not him. You feel me? That is not him. Wait for the man with the Asics. Because that's exactly what you've manifested. That's literally the power that you are putting into the energy and receiving. And if you settle for that guy with the black Air Forces, then what of the guy with the Asics? I feel like you change your outcome, and now you're dealing with a man who wears black Air Forces. And okay, nothing against it, right? But they do have a track record for being just gremlins. Hell yeah. You gonna straddle that man. Ace of Wands. You see what I'm saying? Because it feels like there goes that new opportunity. It's like once you know where you are ascending to, once you have this plan of like, okay, I'm in the gym, I'm working on my fitness, I'm seeing the results, I'm feeling sexy, I'm feeling beautiful, I'm doing that work on me. I think when you're in the gym and you are seeing results and you have that routine and you are able to blow off steam and you have that mindset to just be like, working on your fitness, I do feel like once you reach your goals, like your fitness goals, it's that confidence booster. It's like, yeah, look at what I was able to do for myself. Look at how good I look because I took the time to focus on me. I need anybody coming in my life focused on me. That's the energy it's given. So when you get these new opportunities, it's exactly what you wanted. It's exactly what you work for. You're getting what you deserve because you put the work in that was necessary for yourself. It's a mindset thing. Look, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. It's like options, options, blessings on blessings. Like, and it doesn't have to come into the form of like a man or anything like that. But it could just be like, you feel me, just getting talked to, um, the eye candy, like seeing you as eye candy, you know what I mean? And like you like, damn, I seen him in here 6 months ago and he was brocky then, he was big and swole, and 6 months of me in the gym, and now I'm looking like tight and right, and now he looking at me. He walk up on, you know what I mean? Just little instant gratification situations that just cause you to really understand that you're bringing in your manifestations to reality. Page of Cups, I'm looking at. It's like you get delightfully surprised. It's like you will be surprised about the new opportunities at hand that's coming in for you. The new, right? The new and the new, the unexpected. Page of Cups. Knight of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Don't have to be. Could be a water sign. Look at, oh no, it's no swords. But I was about to say, and it almost feels like you about to get some sort of new love or somebody's about to be reaching out to you, giving you some sort of thing. Maybe like the story about the AirPods is like not that you bent down to get the AirPods, but this person, you drop your AirPod, like I don't know, you drop an AirPod out your ear and this person picks it up and it's like, here, you dropped your AirPod. And then that's like, oh, thank you. Do you come here often? Like it create a conversation. Something, just something unexpected. Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, coming in. It's definitely coming in. Yep, the Chariot. Insane. The Chariot. I said it could be a fire sign or a water sign. That's interesting because that Chariot is like water, Cancer. That's crazy. Yeah, period. And you in the gym around the right time too. Cause I feel like, okay, everybody outside for the summer and that's all good and everything like that. But real talk, the beaches, the vacation spots really be popping in like the fall. No cap. Like them, like the Caribbean and everything like that. They have the nicest weather, like in our fall, in America's fall. Like it's different. So again, like you put in that work now, by the fall, you about to be right and tight in every way. And it's like big purr. Okay. It's like big purr. Look, the strength card. And then it's like a mindset thing for you to start now. I don't even know if this is when you started, but for you to be putting in the work now, it's almost like you only gonna get stronger. And it's so nuts. But because before I went live, I had seen something on Instagram that said like the weights don't get lighter, you get stronger. That's so crazy. I saw that. Like you go to the gym and you're working out, the weights are not getting lighter. But as you are doing it and creating that repetition and creating that routine, you are getting stronger. You are building up the strength to lift that weight that used to be heavy for you. Now you do it with ease. You know, the stairmaster is, you hate it. It could be strenuous. You don't like the feeling, but it's burning your glutes, it's burning your calves, it's burning everything. But it's like you only get better. Hi, good morning, bud. Good morning. You came to give me a hug and a kiss. I am.
I was right there. Did you see me?
Of course I seen you, my boy. I'll be off in a minute because I'm getting a little tired.
Are you still talking? Are you still talking to people?
Yeah.
Bad people?
Good people.
Good people. Are you talking to the police?
No, I'm not talking to them. They could be.
But the police knows our town. But bad guys doesn't know our town.
They better not know our town.
If they know our town,
This is a show on Amazon Prime called FBI. And my mom be watching it around him, and he's like worried about good guys and bad guys. And it's like, oh my god. It's the cutest little thing. But yeah, you are getting stronger, and that strength card is coming out. And it's like, I don't know. I think of that. I see that strength card, and I immediately think of like femininity in its truest, highest form, right? Like she's standing here, so in control of herself, not trying to control that lion, but have that bond, and that bond with that lion is an understanding that you both are strong and powerful. You both have the ability to control each other or put fear in each other, right? This human could show this lion that she's capable to defeat it, and this lion can show this woman her strength. But instead it's this understanding of, I know my power, I know I'm strong, I know that I am undefeated, so even against a lion I can still stand tall. And it's just so powerful, and it just represents femininity to me, and just being strong but also really soft and really pretty, you know. And I think that's literally like the direction you headed and going into. And I really love that the Empress is here, because it does feel like that's where you're going. And that's so funny too, right? With the it's literally growth. Like, right, they're in the same type of environment, that nature, right? They're in that nature, and on the everything changed, right? Like it's like, yeah, she had like long curly hair, but she chopped it off so that it could be healthier, right? Like a different scene, you know, or she picked it out, or it's more of a fro. And you know, it's like a sense of elevation, because they're both out in this nature, but their perspective is different. Now she's sitting by a waterfall, she's still appreciating nature, she's still herself, but she's growing. And when she grew into the Empress. She didn't divert and go and be another queen. Like she literally took this queendom and like made this an empire, and she's the Empress and overseeing all of her abundance and growth. And that's you. And I feel like continue to do that. I feel like, I know it didn't have really much to do with like a love or a love interest, but I feel like it's more of a self love, and really like taking that time to focus on yourself and really like reach your fitness goals. I think that's the most important thing, because yes, it's fitness goals, but more so a mindset. And then when you look into the mirror and you see the progress that you made, you really understand what other people can do for you. And I think also like working out, it can also make you think about how people treat you. And like, I don't know, it's just like a thing that I feel like is good. I want to start working out. Maybe not in the gym, but my own little like working out. Yeah, being your soft era, period. Yeah, I feel you. Tired of being your own man. Yeah, I feel you. But it's not about being your own man. Don't I think that's the mindset. Look, there go the magician. It's not even about being your own man. It's about being your true self. And I think I think sometimes we can get lost in what soft girl is, like our soft girl era. Like our soft girl era is understanding our femininity, but not saying that we weak. Like our soft girl era is being is more is having the strength to not spaz out on a motherfucker who's playing with us. Like, look, I'm gonna let you have that. You're not playing me, you're playing yourself. And that's soft girl her because you know who you are, you know your worth and your value. So anybody coming towards you, you know, stop right there at the front door. Don't even come here. Don't even wipe your feet on this mat. You can go ahead and turn around. You're not coming here type shit. It's like really like standing in your power and being proud and loud about who you are and what you want. I'll turn the motherfucker around quick and I have no problem with it. Like, I see you coming my way. I don't like something that I see and I'm just gonna say no, I'm okay. You know, no matter how many advances I get from that same person, it's nothing that's gonna tip me because it's something that I don't like. And I know I don't want to get comfortable with. I'm not settling for less. I'm only getting what I want. Period. And the summer is gonna get whatever body I'm gonna give it. You feel me? That's so funny. But this felt like a self-love reading, you know? Yeah. It's just some real shit. It's just some real shit, CC, for real. Like, it's just real. Hey, Saya. Thank you for your donations. If you donate, make sure you post your question in the chat. Well, after side L reading, I'm going to be logging off. An hour 30. That's good. I think that's good for me for right now. You are so welcome. Enjoy your workout, girl. I'm proud of you. How does Leo guy truly feel about me in bed? F buddy. Okay. How does this Leo truly feel about Sael in bed? Let's see. How does this Leo truly feel about Sael in bed? Nine of Wands. And the Queen of... Ooh. Look at the Wands and the Cups. First of all, I feel like it's a good there's a good chemistry sexually. I feel like he may feel like he putting in a lot of work with you, but he also feel like it's super wet. I mean, this is the Queen of Cups, so it is a waterfall. It's like a fun house, a playhouse, but that's what makes him motivated to put in so much work. Um, I feel like he even think you put in a good amount of work. It's not like he's doing all the work, you know, like you're just laying there. Especially if you're like engaging in it and you're feeling it and the vibe is there. Like, as long as you're vibing and comfortable and you're like doing your part, yeah. I feel like he enjoys it. I feel like he enjoys it. I feel like there's not just one and done or 9 seconds or 9 minutes. I feel like it may be 9 minutes on the first round and then you recover. It's like 9 rounds. Like, you know, like 9 times in a night. Like, I just feel like I don't know if it's 9 times in a night. I don't know. But I do think this person does enjoy that intimate time with you. They feel like waterfall, not no drip drop, like a splash, like it's comfortable. Men like that when you have a lot of water. That's literally the Queen of Cups. Like, wet, wet, Wet. Oh yeah, I do think yeah. He give you your one. He give you a 10 for sure. He give you a 10. Yeah, y'all have a really strong connection. Yeah, look, he vibing with you. You be having he be yeah. You be on his mind like crazy. Okie dokie. Does Alexander think of BG? Oh snap. Two of Swords. Maybe. Eight of Wands. Um, I think this person. Yeah, I think this person thinks of you. I think this person is indecisive on how to move forward with you. But I think you are on this person's mind, the Two of Swords. I just don't think they know how to not pursue you, but like maybe come at you or maybe to progress with you. Like maybe don't know what direction they want to head with you at this time. And will he reach out again? Will Alexander reach out to BG again? Ace of Cups, yes. For sure. Three of Cups, yes. Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups. They're both yes cards. The only thing that I would say is that this ace and that three is four cups, and I feel like again they don't know how to move forward with you. Like I think it is still some like kind of indecisiveness on how they're going to either come forward to talk to you or if like you even are interested in them back. With that Ace of Cups, I do feel like yeah, they're gonna want to reach out to you and have some sort of conversation. For sure. Love that. Love that. Love that. Anyone coming towards BG in June? Oh, Six of Wands. Oh, Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is behind that Six of Wands. So Eight of Swords, Six of Wands. What's that? The Hermit. Oh, you see this? You see this person? Each one of these cards is someone standing alone. I don't feel like in June, no. I don't feel like we'll be getting like a new person um in love, you know. I don't feel like that. And it could just be due to you maybe being in your head about it, or maybe just being in your head about victory, or something that you have to address, like deal with, and then be able to move away from it, or just find some peace about it, find some like success in being able to like let something go. And I think that's going to be like, I think June is really your self reflection month because it's the Hermit. So it's like you really dealing with something that's kind of keeping you stagnated there and kind of moving away from it and having success and being able to break yourself free from that Eight of Swords energy. Therefore, it's like you're choosing, like you have to cut people off in order for you to like focus on yourself so you can get more in alignment of where you want to go or where you're headed or what kind of lover or love interest that you're looking for. Don't feel like in June. No, it doesn't feel like in June. Oh, okay, no worries. And also be advised, everyone here, I will be doing timestamps for your readings after the live is over. So expect it like midday, okay? Expect it like midday. What does... Okay, so I'm going to do Sael. She had a one card question. What does he like about you amongst others? You crave real intimacy. Hey, Taka. Three of Pentacles. I think it's the vibe. I think y'all work really well together in that intimate setting. I think there's an actual real chemistry between the two of you, where it's like equal work is done. Like you're doing your work, he's doing his work, and it's like feeling good, and that's like a vibe. And y'all both are in that scene together. I do think that he may cater a lot more because like this man is putting in like he's building the bricks and he's doing it by himself, but it's like it's all worth it. Like he does enjoy pleasing you, and then like your enjoyment of him pleasing you is also like rewarding to him too because he's like, oh yeah, I'm doing my thing and she's enjoying it, and because I'm doing my thing, it's making her wetter, and that's like even motivated him even more. You know, the teamwork, the collaboration, that chemistry that y'all have, that vibe. Okay, Sahil, you need to get your back blown out, girl. All right. That's so funny. I'm proud of you. I'm like proud of you. All right. Let me just go back and ensure I did everybody's reading. Yeah. Okay. I took care of BG. Yeah. Yeah. I got Sayel, and now I'm on Taka. So he said, question one, Tyson's thoughts after he saw me cry, kind of vented, says exposure true feelings about him moving away to Cali in late July. He never seen that side of me before. We were just hanging out yesterday and randomly got on that topic. What is this Pisces thoughts after he saw you crying? You know what? I want to do this. What's the Pisces thoughts after seeing Sayo? Damn, Taka cry. How does this Pisces feel about seeing Taka cry? What is he thinking? What's his thoughts? What's going through his mind? Judgment. Okay. Immediately, judgment. The Seven of Cups. The Page of Wands. Look at these two cards. That's so interesting. The Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. He didn't have no idea. I felt like it came as a surprise and a shock. And I think it made him happy to see that you have emotions that are surprising to him or shocking to him. Like, wow, like I didn't know that you felt that way. I didn't know that. I thought we were just hanging out, you know, like I knew that. Like that's just kind of what his mindset is like. Damn, I didn't even know that. You didn't even I didn't even know you felt that deep. Like, you know, or maybe he didn't think that you were the type to cry, or like, of course you're a woman. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you're a woman. Actually, I'm sorry, because maybe you're not. If you are, then you okay. Then we're right. But of course, you have emotions. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a male. Like, it doesn't matter. I think you're a woman, but the Queen of Swords is like someone who's like, look at my fingers on it. Look at the cup. The cup is in jail. Didn't even think you had emotions that way. Like, wasn't even what like was didn't even know you felt that way, you know. And it made him think, maybe gave him the idea of like, oh wow, you probably wanted something more with me. Like I didn't know that. Like, you know, like it was like, damn, I didn't know you felt this sad. I knew you probably would miss me, but I didn't know it would get like you would be distraught, to the point of tears, or you would really miss this person and really have those sense of emotions. And now it's like this person knows. So I feel like you opened up their mind to like how you truly feel, and it's like it made them happy to know, like, damn, like, wow, I like that. Like I like that I think it was more so in a cute way. You feel me? Like he didn't judge you. It's like the judgment card. I didn't feel like he judged you. I feel like it was more so it was like enlightenment. You like brought something to light to this person, which makes them have these thoughts of like, okay, well, is it a possibility? Is this an option for me? Like, or do you guys have this option to like try to make it work? Is it something you can both pursue um further than what it is, since you do have emotions? But I think it's just kind of awakened him, gave him some insight on you. I think you unlocked a new something, you unlock something within him, like now he knows, and I think that's good. I don't think he's mad or like weirded out or anything like that. I showed you the sun card, like the sun card is here. I think you just made him think like, is this like something we should pursue more so? And your second question is, Pisces' next actions today. He was very clingy afterwards last night and kept saying he'll call or text. Tierra, the hey Diamond Girl, the information's in the bio. What are the Pisces next actions? What are the Pisces next actions today? Temperance. He gonna take his time. He gonna take his time for sure. Yeah, but he's going to call you. Yeah. Communication is coming. 8 of Wands, that's communication. That's definitely on the way. For sure. 3 of Cups. And I don't think this is in a sense of a negative way. I think it just made him think that you do want something with him, or that you do feel different. Like you do feel more than what he thought before. And he could have thought like you're heartbroken, but he's not trying to hurt you. Like it wasn't in a way to hurt you. And I think he's more so thinking about like just really letting you know, like, nah, like look, see, 3 of Swords, Page of Swords, that's 4 of Swords, like really wanting to heal and really don't want you sad, or really don't want you, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't want you to feel sad or down or anything like that. It's like he's gonna be hitting you up to check in on you, messaging you, just like, hey, how's it going? Like you're on his mind for sure. See, look, that's crazy. I called the 4 of Swords and it was right here and it was face down. I had no idea. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You're gonna be getting some communication. And it's just like he's gonna be checking in on you. He's gonna be checking in on you. But I do feel like you did your big one. I do feel like you did your big one. Oh great, you are a woman. Wonderful. That makes me happy. But yeah, I do think you did your big one. I don't even think you did it on like purpose and meant to do that. But it did like evoke something, because he doesn't want to hurt you. He doesn't want you sad or crying. He wants to like bring you comfort and peace. But I feel like I said you on his mind, and that's 8 swords right there, 4 swords right here, and 4 swords right there. And it's like and he's thinking, like he's like, as he's by himself and he's thinking, I think he's just thinking of what to say to you. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't want to hurt you. It's not his vibe. Like it's not his goal or anything. So he wants to make sure you're good. And I feel like that's kind of gonna give him some reason to make sure, like to continue conversation with you to make sure you're not like you doing all right, but not in a way that's like pity. Like it's not a pity. It's like a I want you to be good because I have like like I like that you said that. I like that you reacted that way. I'm glad that you opened up. I'm glad that you expressed how you feel. Like you know what I mean? It's like one of those things. It's not like, oh, poor girl, she cried. I don't want to hurt her. Like no, it's like, yeah, I just want you just want to make sure you're good. It's a very sweet gesture, a very sweet and kind gesture. Thank you guys. So once you guys donate, make sure you leave your questions in the chats straight away if you have not included your question in the message box. Will Alexander and BG reconcile soon? King of Cups, the Emperor. Wow. And the Knight of Cups. Yes. Yeah. It feels like there's an emotional like elevation or something, like someone's getting more mature and being able to like kind of stand on business, about how they feel about you and being able to communicate that the correct way. The King of Cups is someone who knows how to communicate his feelings and emotions. Um, and it's like an emotional stability thing too. So it's like he's not irrational with his emotions. He knows how he feels. That Emperor is kind of giving that fire to really like push, like the fire to really actually do it and not be shy or not be scared and really like face with how he feels and just give you that message of like how he feels. So I do feel like yes, you and Alexander BG will be reconciling soon. Fire. Fire up in here. It's burning hot. It's on fire. Take it on. It get too hot up in this spot. Be on fire. Sael, let's see. What kind of woman is he looking for in his life? What kind of woman is he looking for in his life? For Sael. The High Priestess. Someone who's just in tune with their emotions. Someone who's in tune with their growth. Someone who's looking forward to more, that wants more out of life and looking for discovery and is okay with the vibe. Someone who's just like someone who understands and that doesn't need um with the High Priestess, it's like they already know. You know what I mean? It's not something that they have to get too mushy with because they have this understanding. It feels like he's looking for a woman who not can just not read his mind, but just kind of understand him, like learn how he thinks, learn what it is, like get into his mind and be able to like I know that you're expecting this. So, you know what I mean? But it's not because you're reading his mind. It's just that you know him. He's looking for someone who's attentive and someone who is affectionate and someone who is, as fluid as water, but also just like learning him. He's looking for a woman to really like know him and know how he thinks and vice versa. Like he wants to get inside your head and know you and know how you think. He's like a deep it's like deep. It's more deeper than just like a physical connection. He's looking for that mental connection too, that mental stimulation and someone he can communicate pretty much telepathically with, but like in a natural way that it's just that chemistry, that bond that y'all have and that understanding of like, yeah, she knows me. Okay, I got you, Sigma. What What will V's next action be towards Sigma? Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ten Swords, Six Pentacles, 10 Wands. Okay. The Temperance and the Ace of Wands. It feels like, yeah, um, since I feel like you guys are sharing and opening up about your past and you, like the past pain that you both experienced, I think it's a equal give and take there. We already saw the Six of Pentacles a little bit earlier in one of your readings. That it's like I feel like due to the pain that y'all both experienced in love or in relationships in the past, that creates this equal give and take. So it makes him want to move forward now. Like it makes him feel more comfortable to like move forward with you with this ten of wands, like to really like take responsibility for like his emotions, you know what I mean, like, and be patient, you feel me, like him being patient, him balancing some things out. It's like because you are going to be that mirror reflection for him, you know how you got through it, and how however open you are is going to open him up, you feel me. And then the Ace of Wands is like giving him a new opportunity, like wow, this is someone who understands what I've been through, that we kind of mirror, especially like your names having similarities. It's almost like okay, now he's going to be more focused on kind of doing that work, if you know what I mean, Sigma, like actually putting in work toward this connection because you are in alignment with him. That's what it feels like. Like he's going to be ready to do the work. Ten of Wands, in his own time though, with the Temperance. Like he has to feel like, okay, I can open up now. I could move forward with this person. And then it's like the Ten of Wands is here. That's the completion of a cycle. And the Ace of Cups is like he's gonna be able to more so deal with his pain from the past. It's like you're creating that type of energy for him. So it's like him dealing with the pain of the past and him picking up all of those wands and moving forward for that new opportunity. Like, yeah, and it was in due time. It was about time he did that, but also be patient with himself and you being patient with him too. It's like it's gonna inspire some action towards you, more interest from him. Would I would say be his next actions. Let's see. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, let's see. Is Roberto missing our intimacy since I had a baby and can't do much for a few more weeks? Like missing you sexually and emotionally, even though we sleep together every night with the baby. Let's see. Is Roberto missing Tierra sexually since she had the baby? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that's sweet. The Wheel of Fortune is yes, of course, right? But at the same time, it's like Roberto's giving you time to heal. You just brought in his baby. Like you've been like, who knows what the labor process was for you. Um, yeah, he's missing sex, right? There goes the devil. There goes that sexual energy that only the devil can create. Not in a negative way, in a good way though. Like that's what that card represents to me. It's like sex. He can have a really high sex drive too, so really wanting you sexually, but understanding like you do need the time to heal, and he wouldn't want to like interfere with that. He doesn't. He's not a woman. Look, yeah, he does miss it, but I feel like he is giving you your space and your time to really like get your body back together before before you're ready. I think he's like appreciating and happy about the family aspect that you have really brought his child into this world, y'all's child into this world. But like he's more so happy and enjoying the fact that y'all have created and joined families and joined forces with these families. You know, like he's enjoying that. I feel like sex is a thing and that's cool and everything, but like it's like nah, I'm just enjoying my family right now. Yeah, he can wait. Like he can wait. The temperance, he can wait. Like he's not pressured or pressed for it. It's not like he's like it's like he's not missing it. If you were down, he'd be down. If you started something, he'd be like, all right, cool, let's go. Like, but he's not also like pressuring you or pushing you for it. It's like in due time, it will come. You will heal. I don't know if it's 8 more days or 8 more weeks or however long it goes, but it's like, yeah, when it's time, he will be ready. When you're ready, he will be ready. He's on your time. But the Ten of Pentacles is like he's just enjoying the family aspect of what you guys are doing right now and being fresh and new with the new baby. It's like that's what he's enjoying and he gets it because it can be tiring, tiresome, just birthing a child, you know, feeding the baby, the sleep schedule, everything like that, you know. You guys are in this together, so don't feel like oh you can't, you know, please him because you're don't take on that so much pressure. Give yourself time to heal. You just had a baby. You have to let yourself heal before you can get back into riding the cowboy. You feel me? You guys, if you could, like, and I get that it's like a slow process for some of y'all to like want to know one question, but like it's like I move on from that and then have to come back to like your energy again. And I'm just reading how it comes to me. It's not bad, but like y'all could get a full reading for what you're paying for, like 1,000 different questions. I'm cool with it, but I'm just saying I'm bouncing around a lot. Um, BG, does he even regret breaking up with me? Does he regret breaking up with BG? Does he regret breaking up with BG? Seven of Wands, maybe. It's not like a clear yes or no. I feel like him breaking up with you only complicated the relationship. Like it's kind of crazy. The High Priestess, yeah, it's like it created more obstacles, and he knows that it created more obstacles for him to like break up with you. So it's like a maybe in the sense like yes and no, possibly so. A little bit. Maybe today he regrets it. Maybe tomorrow he's like, I don't know. Does Alexander miss us talking every day? Does Alexander miss him and BG talking every day? Eight of Wands. Yeah. It became comfortable to him. Yeah. And I feel like you asked too about that reconciliation. I feel like, yeah, he misses talking to you every day and he may hit you up with this Page of Pentacles. See how the Page of Pentacles is offering that pentacle up or holding it up like that? Could be like, hey, what's up? Like a fresh new investment. Like, hi, how you doing? Hey, how you been? Like type vibes. Okay. Does he care? Does he care for Sigma? Does he care for Sigma? Nice. Does he care for Sigma? Page of Wands. Yes, he cares. Two of Swords, but it's hard for him to express how he cares. Or figure out a way to show that. Yeah, he's really good at hiding it. The Moon card. The Ten of Swords. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, because he's dealing with his own thing. He's dealing with his own vibe and stuff like that. So he's just got accustomed to being able to protect and hide his emotions and how he feels and how he cares and what his plans are. It's like he's really good at keeping you in the dark about how he feels or his pain or where he's stagnated in. It was like Page of Wands and then immediately it was like swords, moon, swords. 2 swords, 10 swords is 12 swords, plus 8 swords is 20 swords, and it's 2 swords. So back to that indecisiveness and keeping you in the dark of like not knowing where you guys are headed or kind of being stagnated, needing to take action, but like what's the right way? How do you do it? What do I do? What do I say? It's really like he has to really reflect on what he's been through, Sigma, before he can be able to show you care. It's a sense of relatability first before it's a sense of like feelings and emotions, because again, him caring can kind of go off into like the emotional side that he still has to like decipher for himself, his own emotions, come out of that trauma, you know what I mean, and get over it. But yeah, I do believe he cares. You're welcome. And congratulations on your baby, Tiara. Okay, I got Mia. It's the connection with the Virgo over. Hey, Mia. Is the connection with the Virgo over. Is Mia's connection with the Virgo over. Let's see. Is Mia's connection with the Virgo over. Knight of Pentacles. The Moon card. It's like the Virgo, Earth sign, Earth sign, Knight of Pentacles. That's funny. It's like the Virgo has not decided like what they want to do. It's more stagnated than just being completely over. And with the Moon card, it's like not a decision made. Like still trying to decipher what they're gonna do. The Tower. The Two of Wands. King of Pentacles, King Virgo again. I think it's over for now, to be honest with you. And I was even thinking too throughout the reading, the Six of Cups and the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the Justice card is right up under that. To me, it just feels like it's over for now, or whatever y'all had in the past and whatever came to an end, whatever crumbled with this tower, that part is over. I feel like there's no going back or repeating the same things that you have already repeated, but it does feel over. It feels very stagnated. This Knight of Pentacles is not moving, not budging, not doing anything, just sitting over here looking at this pinnacle, sit on his horse. Like, what you doing, Django? Like, come on, make a move. And I feel like it's on a sense of like with the moon, like where are we headed? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like where are we headed? Like if you don't ever make a move, and this could be you trying to make a plan to see, like you could be even waiting to see if it's actually over, really putting the ball in his court. He has not dribbled, It's almost like he ain't even in the game. It's like the game is going on and he about to sub in, but he just on the sideline and it's like a timeout. They shoot the free throw. All the other subs, they come in, but he's still right there with his workout pants on. So it's like, you getting in the game or not? Like, are you coming or what? Are you gonna play or no? Like, it's just kind of giving that like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a player. I don't know. Like, I thought I was about to sub in, but I ain't really about to sub in. Like, it's just like this energy of just being unclear about what he wants to do or how he wants to move forward. And so it almost feels like this slow process of getting to a point that some clarity is coming with this moon card. But it's like, what you don't know is that that happened for a reason. The tower, everything ended. It happened for a reason. It was planned with this Two of Wands. Not maybe your plan or not even maybe his plan, but it needed to happen. That's like affirmed right here with the Two of Wands. It needed to happen. Like, it was a plan. It was a part of the plan, I would say. Not the plan, but it was a part of the plan. And hopefully, because it was an abrupt ending, that he does make some action at some point, but also the action that he makes is about maturing and about growing. So for now, it does seem over, but it also feels like the past is over. Whatever you guys experienced in the past is over. And with that Four of Swords that I showed you, also the Six of Cups and the Four of Swords, those two cards, to me feels like now it's time to heal from the past so that you don't repeat that. You cannot get the past back. That happened already. You can only learn from what happened from the past and choose to do things differently. And it has to be a conscious decision. So for right now, it is over, but I do see this Two of Wands here that's like giving hope. Like, there's some sort of hope there. It doesn't scream getting back together to me. There are no, like, the Four of Wands would have like been something for me, but it almost just get like someone's plan is that this person does come back and is more grounded and has matured and more, more stable, like with how they feel about them, or more stable in the connection. That's what it feels like. But as far as like getting back yet, Mia, I don't see it. So right now, I would say that it is over, but that's not necessarily a bad thing or end all be all, you know? Yeah, and of course, you like literally, gonna think about this person, which is fine. Like, you know, you have to go through that process of like healing from this person and really like reflecting on what the relationship was and is to you and how important it is to maintain that if you choose to maintain. But if not, it's all good too. It's all good too. So I do believe I got everybody's question. I've been up all night at work, so I'm gonna lay down now. I may come back on a little bit later in the day, a little bit later this evening for some more RIBG, but that's it. I haven't even seen where you sent, and I may have answered the question already. Oh, the 2 for 2 cards. Does he even regret breaking up with you, or does Alexander miss you talking every day? Yeah, I already answered that. Yep, already answered them. They just a few ticks back in this video. So yes, I'm gonna get some rest though now, and I will be back later on to add the timestamps for each and every one, everybody's reading. So I will go back and get the timestamps for all your readings, all your questions, and I will be back a little bit later, and I will see you later. Okay. All right. Peace.